Here's an example to show how to work out the monthly payment installment loan formula using the Web 2.0 online scientific calculator. First, go to the website web2.0calc.com, or you can just search for Web 2.0 calculator. This is the scientific calculator template. So what I'm going to do is press clear a couple of times, and now I'm going to work on this installment loan question. So we have an amount financed, P is $780. The percentage rate is 4.5%. The number of payments per year, N, is 12, and the time in years, T, is 2. So we have the formula. M is determining our monthly payment, and it's amount financed, P, times R divided by N, and then that's divided by 1 minus the quantity 1 plus R divided by N raised to the negative N times T power. First step is to plug in all of the values into the formula. So M equals 780 times R divided by N. You always convert your rate, if it's a percent, to a decimal. Just divide the number by 100 or move the decimal 2 places to the left. The 2 zeros in 100 will help you remember that. So 4.5 divided by 100 is 0.045, and this is the value for R that we must use for the calculations. So going back, I have 780 times R divided by N. So that would be 0.045 divided by 12. And that's all divided by 1 minus parentheses 1 plus R divided by N. So we have 0.045 divided by 12 raised to the power of negative 12 times our time, 2 years. So the suggested way to work this out is to focus on the numerator and denominator separately. Okay, so I'm going to work out the top first, and I can type that expression in the calculator in one step. So I'm going to type in my calculator 780 times 0.045 divided by 12, and then I'm going to press equals. So 780 times 0.045 divided by 12 equals, and that simplifies to 2.925. So the 2.925 is going to go on the numerator now. So M equals 2.925 divided by. So now I'm going to work out the denominator. Now with the denominator, you need to remember order of operations. So to make this calculation work out, to avoid any mistakes with the entry, I would solve inside of the parentheses first. Okay, so I would type 1 plus 0.045 1 plus 0.045 divided by 12 equals. So clear a couple times. 1 plus 0.045. Nope, didn't get that on there. 1 plus 0.045 equals. So you can look at the expression that's typed in, and it should match what you're seeing on your paper. Press equals, and that's 1.00375. Do not round that. Okay, so I have, going back into my formula, now I have on the denominator 1 minus parentheses 1.00375. Now the power I'm going to go ahead and solve as well. Multiply negative 12 times 2. So hit your plus minus button and then hit 12. Well, you might have to hit it after. So if it doesn't come up, hit it after. So I did 12 negative times 2 equals. And that's going to give you negative 24. So my exponent is going to simplify to negative 24. So the next step in the solution is to go ahead and simplify this entire denominator expression, and you can type this in one step. You're going to type in 1 minus, so hit clear, 1 minus 1.00375, and then we're looking for our exponent key. The exponent key is the x to the y button, to the, and notice it looks like this little arrow pointing up, so some calculators have that arrow pointing up instead of x to the y, to the negative 24, so I'm going to hit 24 negative, and make sure it makes it negative. Okay, so 1 minus 1.00375 to the negative 24 equals, okay, so you get this very long decimal, so I'm going to be pretty generous with my decimal places because I want my answer to be precise. So if you're doing this in steps, do not round, okay, so you want to be pretty generous with your decimals. So m equals 2.925 over 0.08591496. So going out about 5 or 6 places after the 0 is a good idea. So my last step is to type in this final division problem. So I'm going to clear one more time, and I have 2.925 divided by 0.08591496 equals. So 34.046665, and it keeps going. So since we're dealing with money, the monthly payment would be about $34.05, because that third decimal 6 will make the 4 go up 1. So $34.05. So, can you type this all in one single step? That is a little hard to do with this calculator. I would still suggest typing in the top on its own, and then you can type in the bottom all in one step using parentheses. So let me show you how to do that if you want to practice, saving some steps with the denominator. So I'm focusing now on this denominator. I'm going to type that expression in. So you can just do this from left to right. 1 minus, open parentheses, 1 plus 0.045 divided by 12. Close the parentheses so it looks exactly like I see down there. So that's really helpful with this calculator. Now you want to raise this to a power. Okay, so here's where you have to be careful. You need to put this multiplication problem in parentheses. So I raise it to an exponent, and then I type open parentheses, and I'm going to do 12 negative times 2, close parentheses. So this is going to allow me to just get the denominator all in one step. So you can see it automatically gives me the 0.085914996 number that I got from solving in parts. So hopefully this helps. This would work for any scientific calculator, not just the online one. This is definitely a complicated formula to calculate in most calculators, but breaking it up into parts is a really helpful tip.